Hello. Happy Friday, guys. It's good to see you. Oh, I missed this. Guess who just finished her yard work in time to watch the live? Yes, Justine. I love it. Welcome in. Hello, Justine. Hello, Drip Cart. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the SIP. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is so good to see you all. Happy Friday. Friday. Woo! It is Venus Day. Happy Venus Day to you. Hello, Gabrielle. Welcome in. You guys, you're gonna see me wiping myself off. I'm a little bit, yes, well, Diamond, I just finished my shower. That's what I was just about to say. Hello, Shubhasri. I'm dripping still because my hair is, I just showered. And actually, I didn't even really need to shower. But I felt, right before we got here to the SIP, I was feeling like I was hitting a wall. I recorded 2 readings this morning, one of those being the fire sign reading over on Mystic Unicorn Love Reading, and in honor of Venus Day, I felt inspired to channel a collective love reading, and that's going to be here on Divine Conversations. That's going to be out later this evening, around 6 p.m. Eastern time is when I think I'm going to publish that over here on Divine Conversations. But you do have a fire sign reading for the Fire Sign Collective, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, going up over on Mystic Unicorn earlier, like probably around, I don't know, don't quote me on that one. But that one's coming today, the Fire Sign reading over on Mystic Unicorn. But I recorded those 2 readings this morning, and then I was like, okay, next is the SIP at noon. All right, cool. And usually I'm still in a good place, but I ate breakfast, which was just some oatmeal made with almond milk, my favorite. I love it. And I was sitting here and I started to get heavy, and I was like, I feel like, and I heard myself describe the feeling as, I feel like I'm hitting a wall, but like in reality, when I think about it, I can barely describe the feeling. I felt tired, but it wasn't, but like, it was in a weird way. And all I could really describe it as was, I feel like I'm hitting a wall. Okay. And I looked at the chart and there was nothing really going on in the chart. The moon is in Aries right now. So like subconsciously we may be feeling, okay. Well, I was going to say the moon is in Aries right now. So on our subconscious level, our subconscious minds are influenced by that Aryan energy. Now, you have to think of it in a collective manner, right? Because I'm talking about the moon in the general sky. So this is affecting everybody. So everyone's subconscious, or the potential for everyone's subconscious, is affected by the moon being in the constellation of Aries. So that feels like an impetus to want to work and do things and be active and get creative, or creatively somehow, you could be this could really be superpowering, or has the potential to superpower your creativity, your creative side, because all of that comes from your subconscious mind too, right? Okay. The moon being in Aries right now might be like a supercharge to your subconscious, maybe want to make you do things. But today, it feels heavy. Stephanie, hi Stephanie, you're devastated today. Oh no. Hi everybody. When Aries go quiet, hold on to your hats. Yes, that is true. So anyway, but the energy is feeling heavy right now. And, oh wait, Justine, you're saying planetary lineup of like 5 planets too. Yeah, universally it's popping off. I've been hearing about that. I saw the whole like 5 planets are lining up right now sort of thing, but I haven't investigated it. I've seen it in like really quickly in random spots, but it's not something that's in my common theme. I remember that happening last year, Yeah, it was last year. It wasn't earlier this year. It hasn't happened. It wasn't earlier this year. No, I think it was late last year where we did have the actual alignment of the planets and you could see it in the sky at certain moments. Like there were certain moments in the day. For me, it was in the early morning. You could see all five of the planets lined up. Saturn was well, no, it wouldn't be Saturn, but I think it was. But anyway, I don't remember, but I remember that happening. But then I'm hearing about it again. So, but I haven't looked into it. You did a guided meditation with, and focused on, okay, walking through the portal. How would the moon in Aries affect people in that, with that aspect or with that alignment, as like in your moon is in Aries? It would probably be of great benefit to you, 555 on the counter. It would probably be of great benefit to you, or at least it would be comfortable to you. It would be something, unless your moon in Aries is in your natal chart is negatively aspected somehow. Like if you naturally, like say, yes, you have your moon in Aries, but there's some sort of conflict there that causes your moon in Aries to be negatively afflicted or to have the propensity towards negative affliction, then the moon being in Aries would probably not feel so good. I feel like, or I think the best way to describe it would be, it would could potentially accentuate that planetary aspect in your chart, whether for better or for worse, is really the core of what that feels like. It just depends on what you have there. Hi, Stella. I'm so sorry, Stella. I have not been to the post office. I know the last time we spoke about this was either Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday, because I went out and went grocery shopping on Tuesday, and I forgot to go to the post office. I am so sorry. And I have not been out since, other than just to go to this other commitment that I have and back. You have the moon in Pisces, not the best of placements. Adam, I understand how the moon in Pisces could be problematic. Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. Let's say that. I don't know. I can't tell if it's my own affinity for Pisces energy or if I'm just feeling that it doesn't necessarily have to be bad, the moon in Pisces. Actually, the moon in Pisces could be very good if you learn how to understand the emotions that you're picking up on, because that could make you strongly emotionally empathic. Well, that's what being empathic is. But it could make you a strong empath, or you could use it to your advantage in terms of the empathic elements that are somewhat involved with that, which is also part of the problematic aspect of having a moon in Pisces, because the moon in Pisces could seem like over emotional, or like emotional instability, or and all that stuff, but it's really just about learning how to control it, learning how to work with it, being strong enough to contain it, or at least handle it, developing that King of Cups mentality of being able to sit there and weather the storm and not let it throw you off. In reality, you guys, and this is actually something that I've learned recently, in reality, it's actually much better to sit in the center of an emotional storm and just let it rage. Let it rage, but let it rage from a place of observation. Don't hunker down and close your eyes and close your ears and saying, I'm not seeing this, I can't see this, blah, blah, blah. And instead of doing that, sit there and watch it happen. Let it go. Let it do its thing. It's energy that needs to be expressed, released, whatnot, whatever. But sit there and be strong in it, handle it, weather the storm, watch it. And I don't mean just watch it for shits and giggles, watch it and pay attention, observe, be aware of what's happening to you in this storm. Learn how to communicate with your emotions, learn to speak the language of emotion. It's not trying to really destroy anything for you, it's trying to communicate with you. And a lot of the time we push these things away, or we're trained and or conditioned to silence these aspects, and then they just rage and rage and rage even more because it's trying to get your attention. It's just like your body. Your body will communicate with you. You just have to learn to speak the language of your body, which involves experiencing pain. That's just one aspect of it. There's pleasure. There are all kinds of different sensations that your body can communicate with, but pain is one aspect of them. You can't communicate with the body and not speak the language of pain. You wouldn't feel it otherwise. It would be irrelevant to you. I hope that helped. Yes, sit in the uncomfortability, but don't just sit and wallow in it. Sit and feel it. Experience it. Learn what it's trying to communicate to you. Okay, this is all a way of communicating. It's uncomfortable, but we are strong enough to get through. Yes, you are strong enough to get through, but here's the other thing. It's not just about being strong enough to get through. It's literally about building your personal strength within it. Because the more you experience it, consider it weight training, okay? But also, the stronger that you get, the more and more you'll be able to control it. And I understand the aversion to that word control. It's like, oh my God, manipulation, but not control it. Well, keep it contained, contain it, still flow with it, still allow it to be and to communicate the way that it does, but flow with it, like tune it in, hone it in, like narrow it down, be more specific with it, be strong enough to contain it more, to really regulate it so you can see it, so you can feel it, so you can communicate with it, so you can direct it specifically also. That could, anything like that. A moon in Pisces doesn't have to be bad. It could actually be really great. It could really help you learn to do that. Because you're naturally feeling things around you anyway. Your subconscious is naturally connected to all that is anyway. So it's like you already have that wiring built in. All you have to do is just learn how to communicate with it. So think before action on emotion. Always. That's always a good idea, because a lot of the time our emotions can lead us to react in ways that in the moment seem appropriate, feel righteous, but then in hindsight, you're like, was that really beneficial to the situation though? Sometimes there are situations where you just gotta let the emotions flow, but I'm talking about like what Spirit is saying is like reactionary situations where you are just literally just reacting without really even being conscious of what you're doing, why you're doing it. That's dangerous. So that's why I would always say, yes, think about it first, at least like understand what it is you're feeling first before you just start throwing daggers at people. I love how you, excellent. Excellent drip card. I love that. I am so happy. Adam, yes, thanks. Excellent, cool. All right, guys. Anyway, happy Friday to you. Welcome in. We're gonna get to the cards soon. I just wanna say one more time, for those of you that just got here, it is Friday, which means it is Venus Day. And today, Spirit inspired me to do a collective reading, a collective love reading, and that's going to be here on Divine Conversations. I do have a collective fire sign reading in terms of love, fire sign love reading going up on Mystic Unicorn today, but that's my love channel, so that's to be expected. But Spirit specifically had me channel a collective love message straight from Venus. So in that reading, in that video, you will hear me referring to the energies of Venus, because ultimately at one point while I was figuring out the energies to channel for the love reading, which started out as a collective love reading, but then I was feeling through it and I was like, wait, this could also be money and finances, or like your values, or like your perceptions, or like your possessions, all because I was channeling energy straight from Venus, and that's all of what Venus has domain over. Yes, your love life, interpersonal relationships, but also your finances, your relationships to finances, your relationships to your job, your work, your career, your relationship towards abundance. Like this, Venus has domain over all of these energies or all of these situations. So it just started to become like a Venus reading. Okay, so it was just Venus channeling the energies of Venus and the collective of Venus and their messages for us at this time as a collective, which does ultimately translate into love. Okay, so it's still a collective love reading, but you will hear me in that video refer to it as a Venus reading, because I was literally channeling just Venus. Okay, that's going to be here on Divine Conversations later on today. Fire sign reading is going up on Mystic Unicorn sometime this afternoon. Excellent, guys. Excuse me. Let's get into the cards for today. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Happy Friday to you. Please make sure to smash that like button for me. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Charlotte. I never said hi to you, I don't think, but I've been seeing your messages here, Charlotte. Ah, Spirit's hitting all the angles right now, huh? You need to get yourselves a tabletop grill before it. Oh, Lord. Okay, anyway, let's get into the cards. Whew, thank you, God Source Creator, for bringing us all together today. Thank you for our lives. Thank you for our blessings. Thank you for everything. We invite you in, God Source Creator, beings of love and light, ancestors, way showers, spirit guides, higher selves, beings of love and light that wish to aid in our ascension and expansion. We invite you in at this time. And we ask that you please provide us with the best messages to serve our highest good at this moment and to serve the highest good of those around us. We thank you so much for your kindness, your love, your compassion, and your guidance. Excellent. The star is at the bottom of the deck. What do you dream of, they say. What are you dreaming of? What do you dream for? What are you asking for? You know, I recently have been going through a renaissance in my relationship to abundance and my relationship with money specifically, especially as someone that works in spiritualism, we'll call it. Some of you would say I'm a mystic, whatever. Maybe a mystic is a good way to say it as well. Anyway, I've been evaluating my relationship with those things. To give you an example of the energy that I'm feeling here with this star and the question that this is invoking within me right now for the collective. And part of how I've been revamping my relationship to this energy is recognizing not only that I am worthy, I have been working on worthiness very much for a long time. Many of us have been. I'm getting, especially those of us that have been on this twin flame kind of situation together for the last 4 years, like since I started my channel, and y'all have been here going through with me and we're still rocking together. We're still kind of, okay, the Queen of Pentacles just came up. Spirit was reminding me of the renaissance that those of us in this part of the Divine Feminine Collective had in 2020, from late 2020 into 2021. There was this renaissance of the Divine Feminine in terms of sense of self-worth and understanding who we are and what we're actually worthy of, and literally starting the process of walking away from all of the things that do not serve that sense of self-worth, that path. And you don't even have to be divine feminine twin flame type of energy. Like, you still could be walking that path as well, okay? Or resonating with that energy, resonating with that journey of self-expression and self-worth and all of that, and how we have grown from all of that. Okay, that has all been a process of redefining our sense of worthiness, which is taking a long time because it's a big energy and it's a big revamp. Okay. Many of you are resonating with what I'm talking about right now, regardless as to how or why you resonate with it. Okay, great. But the next step of reevaluating that worthiness, that sense of worthiness, is to start to understand intrinsically that, yes, you are worthy of receiving what it is you're asking for, but you have to revamp your worthiness in how much of that you receive. how much of that which you are asking for, you are allowing yourself to receive. So that was a long-winded way, a very convoluted way of explaining Spirit saying to you, you deserve to ask for more. You should be asking more. For some of you, it's not the universe that's well, actually, it's really not the universe that's saying that. It's more your higher selves coming through, looking at you and saying, really? That's it? That's all you're going to ask for? Well, don't you know you deserve more? Don't you know you could get so much more? Like, that's I'm hearing that's like penance, pittance. That's like pittance. What? It's child's play. Is really all you're going to ask for? Come on, man. I didn't put you, your higher self is saying this. I didn't put you down here for you to ask for like small time shit. Come on, man. Let's flex a little collective or creative muscle here. It feels like the universe and or your higher selves here, it is the universe, but your higher selves are leading the charge for you personally, okay? Your higher selves are leading the charge. Your higher self is leading the charge for you personally on behalf of how to direct the greater cosmic energies that our higher selves are the liaison between. Does that make sense? Okay. So what we're saying to you is there is way more creative potential at your disposal, at your fingertips, than you are allowing yourself to accept. And we are asking you to ask for more. These literally just flew right out immediately as soon as I started to shuffle the deck. It's the World to the Page of Wands. You have completed a cycle and you are now a new, fresher version. So fresh and so clean, clean, honey. Okay, you need to recognize, Spirit is saying, like, jokes aside, in all seriousness, you need to recognize this. You really do need to recognize how much you've changed, how different you are, how much more connected to yourself and the universal source of power that all is. How much more you're connected to that now than you've ever been, quite frankly, in your life. Okay, please own that. Take ownership of that. Like, I'm getting emotional, like Spirit's really driving that message. We need you to take ownership of this because it's real and it's true and it's yours to have. So accept this. You are a changed man. You are a changed woman. Forget what anybody else around you says, and especially forget what your physical reality says right now. Because you know you are different inside, on the inside. You know you are. And you know that these things take time to reflect in your external reality. But the less that you believe in this and the less that you actually activate and take ownership and responsibility for, because this is quite a level of power you're holding in your hand with that wand right there in the Page of Wands, okay? Like, this is no joke, all right? Take responsibility for, but also take ownership of this power, or else it will face so much difficulty of getting out there and actually showing up in your physical reality. Why? Because you're restricting it by not taking it, by not taking possession of it. By not taking possession of this power, you are not allowing this power to reflect in your external reality, thus keeping your external circumstances the same. This is not the type of situation where you can stand there and cower and be all demure about it and say, okay, power, just come in and do the thing. No, you have to take the power and do the damn thing. Spirit just said, we find you guys hilarious. Whew, whew, that was funny. Okay. All right, let's continue then. Let's continue. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. They sure did. That was very, very, like, that was very, very funny from my perspective, because like I'm experiencing them laughing and they're making me laugh, and I'm also laughing because I get it. It was like triple. And show up and not be afraid to show off. Yeah, at least not from ego. Exactly, from truth. Exactly. Exactly. 32 people, 23 likes. I'm liking that 5 mirror right there. Okay, so what's next? We have the Hermit, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. And expressly, our higher selves are coming through right here in the Hermit saying, we will help you learn. We will teach you, but you've got to work with, I will help you. I will teach you how to do this, but you have got to work with me. This is a team effort, okay? You've got to work with me. King of Swords. This is, again, this is your higher self. What does your higher self want to say? So your higher self wants to say something. Ooh, uh-oh. I feel like somebody's about to get red for filth with this King of Swords. Yikes. Ooh, I was just about to say. I was literally just... Sorry, you guys. I was literally just saying somebody is about to get red for filth with this King of Swords, and we have none other than the Four of Pentacles and the Tower. Your higher self is looking at you like, honey, why are you still holding on to this shit? See? Why? I mean, you want to know what the problem is? I'll tell you what the problem is. I'm looking right at it. It's this thing, this Four of Pentacles, whatever it is you're obsessively holding on to. I will tell you what the problem is right here, right now, and I'm looking right at it. It's this thing, Four of Pentacles. You have... I just heard, stop this now. Immediately. Whatever this is, don't hold on to it any longer. I've been telling you this for months now. I'm also hearing even years. What do you want to say? All right, so. Okay, the next thing is the Ten of Cups here, but what, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, hold on to this. The Wheel of Fortune is important, all right? Remember the Wheel of Fortune and remember the Ten of Cups. But I want to clarify specifically, I want to clarify what this Four of Pentacles is. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Actually, let me do this. Yes, okay. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Knight of Wands is reversed. Okay. King of Pentacles. Okay, ooh, and the Page of Cups. All right. The Knight of Wands was reversed. I decided to take the Wheel of Fortune out of the deck and put it with the Ten of Cups here. And underneath the Wheel of Fortune, remember the Wheel of Fortune was at the bottom of the deck anyway, but underneath the Wheel of Fortune was the Knight of Wands in reverse. And that was saying to me that somebody's actions here are misguided in some way. Or you're going about this for the wrong reasons. Knight of Wands reversed. Maybe your action-oriented energy in terms of holding on to whatever the Four of Pentacles is for you. Your action-oriented energy, your drive, your passion for this is misguided or is directed at the wrong thing or is fueled for the wrong reasons. Knight of Wands reversed. Now you have the Nine of Swords here with the... This is literally the... Oh, shit. You have the Nine of Swords here, right? We're clarifying the Four of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Swords here. You're afraid of letting this go. You have all of these worst case scenarios going in your head in terms of what's going to happen when you let this go, Four of Pentacles. And now I'm seeing that storm again. Remember that storm we were talking about with the moon being with you, like a moon in Pisces type energy and just experiencing the storm? There's a storm. There's a storm about this. Either there is going to be some sort of strong emotional upheaval when you let this thing go, or this is a figment of your imagination. But I can tell you one thing is for sure. Whatever it is you're holding on to here and the fear surrounding letting it go is actively blocking and absolutely blocking the change towards your 10 of Cups. The change that would need to happen in order for you to actually reach your 10 of Cups. The change in your reality for your 10 of Cups to show up. The Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands came out while I was pulling for the 4 of Pentacles, and it fell over here on the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups, but it fell face down, so I didn't know what it was until I flipped it over. This, whatever this is, that needs to come the fuck down, the Tower, is actively blocking the change in your reality that brings your 10 of Cups in. Now, there's more. Because at the bottom of the deck, you had the King of Pentacles. But when I put the deck down, the King of Pentacles came up in my hand, and underneath that is the Page of Cups. Father, son, father, daughter reality. This could be in relation to your relationship with patriarchal energies, with masculine energies, with strong, independent, boss-like masculine energies, power-holding masculine energies, your father being a father, the patriarchy, something like that. But really what this energy is right here, the King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, this is a father, child, or grown man, child, grown masculine child energy. The relationship and dynamic between those two. For better or for worse, or however that resonates for you. What I'm also getting with this is that this King of Pentacles is the you that you are, or that you have grown into at this point in your life. The Page of Cups is the new evolved version of you that's trying to emerge from deep within you. A new version of you. A new version of you that actually may end up growing into that King of Cups that can stand in the middle of the storm and weather the storm. Maybe that's also why that image was brought back. Because what's trying to be birthed from you, from within you, is a new emotionally aware, centered, and grounded type of individual. Less of just the material aspect. This is literally you. I'm seeing like a cicada that molts, and you find the when it's cicada season, and you find the whatever they molted out of, the shed skin, like that thing on the trees and stuff, or like fallen in the grass or whatnot, whatever. The King of Pentacles represents that old mold that you are breaking out of, that is coming through here with this Page of Cups energy. It's literally like you're evolving, like you're literally evolving from just the straight King of Pentacles, or just from the three-dimensional system into the fourth, maybe even from fourth to fifth dimension. Depending on where you are in your own personal journey. You have met the requirements for yourself to evolve in this way. Four of Wands. You met the requirements. If you were a Pokemon, you reached the appropriate level, or you reached the appropriate level, like say if it's for an Eevee. Let's talk about Eevee. Y'all, do you guys know Pokemon? Do any of you know Pokemon? You know how how Eevee can evolve into multiple different types of evolved form of itself. But in order to get those different types, you have to meet different circumstances. Well, the Four of Wands represents you meeting the proper circumstances to evolve a Leafeon, a Flareon, a Vaporeon, Espeon, Umbreon, the Iceon, or Glaceon, excuse me, Faireon. Was that Faireon? Is that the name of it? But the fairy one. You get what I'm saying? Yes, I was flexing a little bit there, but anyway, on my Pokemon knowledge. But anyway, that's why this is happening. But you see, what you're also moving forward towards at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So like the bottom of the deck flows like this. First, you're starting with the King of Pentacles. You had a dream about Pokemon Stadium a few nights ago. That is hilarious, Amber. Anyway, at the bottom of the deck, the energies, the overall energies in terms of this, and keep in mind, guys, we are still clarifying the Four of Pentacles. This one thing that your higher self is saying to you, you want to know what the problem is? I'll tell you what the problem is. I'm staring right at it. Okay? I need you to work with me here, which means I need you to let go of this. And you're all up in here with this Nine of Swords, like, I can't let go of this. Why? Blah, 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 what, whoop-de-whoop, whoop, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. Fearing a worst case scenario, when in reality, what it is you're holding on to here and the effects of you being afraid of letting it go are actively blocking what it is you actually want, or the change that would ensue that would create more of what you want. Okay, so we're clarifying this Four of Pentacles. And overall energy in terms of clarifying this Four of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. You are evolving and you have met the criteria to evolve in this way. But the thing about it is the issue, the topic of contention is that you are moving into a reality that embodies and is a direct representation of reciprocity, is a direct reflection of reciprocity or more reciprocal energies flowing within your energetic system, which is causing the conditions, the proper conditions for those corresponding beneficial or reciprocal situations to draw towards you, which means that non-reciprocal situations are going to gravitate away from you. And that's where the discrepancy lies. Seven of Cups. Whoa, that's too risky. There are too many variables there. I mean, I've got all these people that I'm attached to that I can't. If I start adopting this new energy, then these people are going to no longer be a part of my life. And like, I can't do that to my mother. I can't do that to my sister. I can't do that to so and so. That's hypothetically speaking, like insert, I can't do this to insert issue here. Like, you know what I mean? But that is in fact this transformation and you know it. Death, Ace of Swords, Temperance, and the Sun. And the Ten of Pentacles and the Magician. Oh, see, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Oh my God, you guys, I could pull forever. I could pull forever. Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, the Three of Swords, and the Fool. Like, you are manifesting, excuse me, you are manifesting something brand new as a direct result of what you learned from the contrast of what you don't want. Three of Swords. Would you look at that? Spirit has got all y'all on blast right now. Or your higher self has got your whole ass on blast right now. Oh, but it's all out of love. It's all out of love. It's getting you to where we're getting you to where you're going. We're getting you to where you're trying to go. So let's do the work, chillin'. Okay, let's do the work, honey. All right. I want to be nosy. I want to clarify the Tower, and I want to move to this next deck here. So we're going to clarify some things here. Since we've talked about all of that, we're going to talk about the tower, because I'm interested in seeing like the drama. I want to see what drama comes out when we talk about this tower energy here, because remember, the tower came out with the Four of Pentacles here. Okay, and the King of Swords was at the bottom of the deck at the time. All right, now, and we just talked about the Four of Pentacles. We've got this Nine of Swords here, but that's also when this Seven of Wands came out, because remember, whatever it is you're holding on to here is actively blocking the new, literally blocking your Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups energy. If I can pick these cards up, there we go. Is actively blocking your Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups energy, all right? So I want to talk about, I want to be nosy and dramatic and talk about the tower, but then I also want to talk about the Seven of Wands and see what we can get, what information we can get about these blockages, these barriers, and how to bring down these walls. We're going to be dramatic first, and we're going to talk about the tower first. Oh, the drama. Oh, the drama. Last shuffle. Okay. Tell us about the tower, please, Spirit. There's the Page of Cups again. Literally crossing the tower. You're okay, so the tower is actually the action of you emerging, of you evolving into this new form. See, part of the fear involved with this. Okay. I also want to say, I just recognized all this page energy. The first thing I want to say is, one of the major fears for you is that, yes, you're going from the King of Pentacles, who is someone who's very well established, knows what he's doing. I mean, it's literally the king, but this could be a woman, okay? It doesn't matter, it's just gender. But the King of Pentacles knows what he or she is doing. They are well established. They are very knowledgeable, could even be considered an expert in their field, like mastery. This is mastery of whatever it is you're talking about here, right? Whatever this represents for you. You're going from a level of mastery to being a novice again. That's difficult. That's a switch. That's a play on the psyche. That's a play on the mind. That's a little bit of a mind fuck, okay? All right, so that's a big part of this situation. And there is a level of childishness that's coming through here because remember, I mean, okay, actually, no duh. One of the first ones was a Page of Wands with the World. That's what started this reading, okay? You must embrace this power. You must take this power by the reins and wield it. Okay? Then we went to the Page of Swords with the Hermit and also the Three of Pentacles, in which I was saying, and your higher self was saying, I will teach you how to do this, but you have got to work with me. Well, that's when I realized that this Page of Swords represents you in a sense. Questioning. And that's why your higher self is saying, I need you to work with me, because there is a level of incessant questioning. Why, Spirit? How, Spirit? When, Spirit? Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Donta. How is this going to work, Spirit? When is this going to work, Spirit? Are you sure this is going to work? I don't believe you. I don't trust you. And your higher self in Spirit is saying, trust me. Just trust me on this one. But I don't get it. What do I need to do? I have to do something. I can't just sit here. Shh. But really, I don't understand. Like what? Have faith in me. Just trust in us. We need you to work with us. You will get the information when it's necessary. We don't have anything to say about it right now. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to do. Just sit back and watch this happen. And take the steps you are guided to take when we will give them to you. You don't have to keep questioning us like this. You don't have to keep questioning me like this. I'm trying to help you. I'm here with you. I sent you down there, didn't I? Come on, like, dude. I wouldn't have sent you down there if I don't want to get this done. 44 people, 444, 44, 4, 44, 40, there, in like, yes, yes. Okay. So this tower moment, okay, the first card out is crossing it, is the Page of Cups. Okay, we get it. There's a change. You're evolving, okay? But this tower moment, is the instance, is the process of which you will be emerging. You will be breaking out of this, shedding this skin of the King of Pentacles and moving into the realm of Cups. Taking fully your experience as the King of Pentacles with you. Please understand that with you evolving like this, you're not starting over. We haven't pressed the reset button and now you're learning the lesson of the Cups suit. No, you're taking what you learned in the Pentacles suit with you. It's just another level of mastery that you get to add to your roster. But you got to start somewhere, right? Okay, the Tower. Anything else for the Tower? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Overall energy is the Three of Cups. And finally, the Tower is finalized, or the clarification is finalized with the Six of Swords. So this is you leaving a certain hive mind mentality or a certain collective way of thinking or identifying or seeing the world or seeing your relationships to it differently, leaving that behind. Three of Cups is the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. Wait. Okay, so in some cases, yes, it is leaving certain social associations and or alignments behind, but also it represents gaining new ones. Three of Cups could be soul family, people that you really vibe with. Okay? Losing some, but gaining others, right? It's a different emotional alignment. For some of you, it's an actual, like, severe emotional transition that you're going through in your life. Like, this could be really radical, seem really radical. You could be a staunchly emotionalist person for like the vast majority of your life, and now all of a sudden you've got feelings, or you've got a heart, or like you're starting to get in touch with your feelings. I don't even want to say it in some of those like colloquial, funny ways, because it puts you down. I mean, it might sound funny, but it might sound snarky and whatnot, whatever. But it effectively puts someone down. So I don't even want to say it like that. You are getting in touch with your emotions. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. But yeah, it's creating a radical change, but it's moving you forward. What I'm seeing with this Six of Swords energy is that a lot of you are entering what is considered to be, or what you feel is, a battlefield. Like straight up battlefield. Like you've been fighting a war with the people around you, this Three of Cups energy, for so long and so hard that it's like I'm literally seeing you escaping on a boat in the middle of the night, and there are shells going off in the background, and you're getting further and further away from it. It's a war zone in there. This might have something to do, if this message reaches anyone who is actively in a war zone and that's your life right now, I am so glad that you are able to get out of this. Because I do feel like you're moving forward. You are literally getting away from this, and that's beautiful, so excellent. But it also could be figurative, okay? Okay, so with that said, let's move forward then. Let's talk about this Seven of Wands energy, which is representing the blockages, the walls, the barriers. What can you tell us about this, Spirit? What do you want to say about these Seven of Wands? How can we break them down? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, your higher self spirit is being very serious about this. There's no fucking around here. There's there's no way around this. The only way to stop this blockage, the only way to remove this blockage, Seven of Wands, is to literally do the work involved. I was saying we got to do the work earlier in this reading. I don't remember what I had said at that moment that caused me to say that, but you literally just have to do the work. And doing the work means going through the motions and or emotions, okay, to clean this up. It's work. It's physical work. It's emotional work. It's mental work. It's personal work. It's work on your sense of self, because part of this is not only being led by your higher self, but is also realizing your higher self within you in this body. That's a doozy. That'll really throw you for a loop. The realizing that the being, the voice, the intelligence that you're communicating with, that's saying to make this move, that you are looking at as foreign, as external to you, is really yourself. So in reality, you're questioning your own self, and who knows better for you than you, because you are you. Like, but you've got to do this work. There is no magic fix. There is no hocus pocus. There is no spell. There is no incantation. There is no charm. There is no hoodoo. There is no voodoo that you could do that would magically make this wall disappear. Nothing but good old blood, sweat, and tears, honey. Physical, conscious, consistent work. Ain't no other way around it. You've got to do the things that your higher intelligence, quite frankly, they didn't say higher intelligence. They said you've got to do the things that your intelligence is instructing you to do. Nine of Cups. This is all in service of your happiness. You will be happy in the end. You will be happy in the long run. Why will you be happy in the end? You will be happy in the long run? Because you will be independent and sovereign. You will have your own to speak for. The Nine of Pentacles. You know, something that adults used to say to kids when I was a kid, which was something that ran, I'm sure, way more rampant when those adults were kids. But there was this thing of like, oh, what? Oh, you grown? All right, go on out, jump on out there. Go on with your bad self. Oh shit, you grown? Yo, you think you grown, huh? All right. Go on then, big boy, big girl. Hey, let's see it. Make it happen. Shit. But see, that's condescending. That is dripping with ire, I want to say. That is dripping with disbelief that you can actually do it. But you see, you can actually do it. You can step out there on your own. You can be independent. You can be sovereign. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You can think for yourself. You can speak for yourself. You can act for yourself on no one else's behalf but your own. With no one else's help but your own. You can. And you find that when you step out on that, when you step out on believing in yourself in that way, you will be happy at the end of the day. Why? Because you did that. No one else did that for you. You did that for yourself. You made that choice, you followed through, you accomplished that, you made that happen for yourself. That's why you'll be happy. That's why you'll be satisfied. So go on, step out there. Do it. You're capable of it. Love your higher self. Ace of Cups to the Hermit. I mean, like, are you kidding? Oh, it's time to put this to the rest. To a rest. Ten of Swords and Judgment. It's time. It's time to put this to a rest. And it's funny because you're sitting here at the Nine of Swords, right? And Judgment is saying, all right, all aboard, all ashore that's going ashore, or whatever. Time to get off this ship. Time to get off this ride. Time to get off this roller coaster. It's time to end the circumstance. It's time to go. 1:11 on the count. Oh, 1:11 p.m. Sure as shit is. 1:11 p.m. here, babe. 55:55 on the counter. All right. Oh, shit. Okay, let's see. Oracle guidance today. Hold on a second. Let me decide for a moment. Give me just a second here. Oracle guidance for today. I have a lot to choose from, you guys. I want to make it something good, though. Oracle guidance for... Bear with me. Give me a second, guys. Let me... I could do a combination. We could do this and that, or I guess, yeah. I mean, that's Old Faithful right there, but I don't really know. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this then. So, all right. So for Oracle guidance, I have 2 decks here. I am still going to go with Old Faithful, the Crystal Mandala deck. So we got that. But I also felt guided to pull the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. Yeah? Yeah. That's excellent. You were swimming. Charlotte says, I was swimming in rough waters earlier in the week, but damn, the other side feels good. I know that's right. One-sided work is good, but also discouraging. Chiron is doing so much transformative work in your life, and it's manifesting. Excellent, Drip Cart. See, that's excellent right there. Gotta love that. Spirit is telling you to soften love, get out of the mind and drop back into the heart. Yeah. There's a crow outside that is adamant that you should. Oh, excellent. Well, I'm glad you listened to that crow. Excellent, guys. All right, let's get our closing oracle guidance here. Starting with the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. And I'm feeling guided to say what's being activated within us right now. Well, the first card that wants to show itself, I'm going to take this one, is card number 31, Magic. All right, that's the first card that wants to come out. 2 more shuffles here, and we'll get 1 more. On this Friday. I have Pride festivities tomorrow to go to. That's pretty exciting. But other than that, I ain't doing shit this weekend. Yes. And it's okay. So first card we have here is card number 31. It's Magic. And then the second card we have is card number 2, Sacral Chakra. Ishmael, you're currently looking for a new Oracle deck. Do I recommend any? It depends on what you want, Ishmael. It depends on what you're looking for in an Oracle deck. In order for me to answer that question, that's what I would need to know from you, what it is you're looking for in an oracle deck. Okay, so sacral chakra, card number 2 says, the frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. This is that evolution right there. Going from the King of Pentacles into the Suit of Cups, eventually to end up as a King of Cups. Whether male or female, it's just mastery, okay? Okay. And yes, healing specifically, yeah. And then you have magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. This is, okay, so this part of the message, this part of the reading is really reminding me or making me think of the message that came through in the collective love reading, which is coming out later today. Yeah, and that reading is titled, You Will Never Win If You Never Try, or something like that. And the message was about believing in yourself. So it's interesting. I invite you guys, after watching the SIP today, to then go watch the collective love reading on this Venus day, and see how the two energies resonate with each other, okay? All right. So those are what are being activated for you right now. I'm not going to read these from the book because I want to get our closing message from the Crystal Mandala Oracle, but these are the two energies that are being activated for us as we go through this change, this transformation, this evolutionary process, okay? Magic, definitely magic, is being activated here for us because we're moving to higher states of reality, or higher densities. And the higher you get, the less and less physical it is. So the less and less physical work it takes, because it becomes, the real work shifts from the physical to the non-physical, right? So this is mental power, this is emotional power, this is psychic power, this is all these universal abilities. Not to say that you won't have to take physical steps. As long as you're in a physical world, there are going to be physical steps to take. But depending on your orientation with the dimensions, either your third dimension and everything is physical, or your fifth dimension and it's more fifth and non-physical, right? Where was I going? Oh, I was talking about magic, right? So magic is being activated here for you, yes. And then you have sacral chakra, which is the emotional body, the emotional centers. The emotions, going from a King of Pentacles to a Page of Cups to work your way up through to the King of Cups. That is this realm. This is that's another aspect. Okay, excellent. We got it. Okay, closing message from the Crystal Mandala Oracle, please, Spirit. Last shuffle here. Okie dokie. I'm so sorry, guys. That's gross. I'm sorry about the sniffles like that. That's gross. But when I talk a lot like this, okay, 2 more cards. All right, kids, we've got a lot of messages today. When I talk a lot like this, it builds mucus and gross. Sorry. 2 cards that are of the same subgroup from this collection of cards. This is the Crystal Goddess 888 suit. 1111, hey, 1111. The Crystal Goddess 888 suit, okay, so 888, so this is abundance here. This is beautiful. This is the goddess. This is the divine feminine. We have card number 49 and card number 53. 13 and 8. Another 8. 13 boils down to a 4. 8 and 8, well, 8 is divisible by 4, so this is really a 4 message. 888. 8 plus 8 is 8 times 3 is 24. Plus, boil that down. That's a 6. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, sorry guys, I went down that rabbit hole. Card number 49, Goddess Maya and Ruby, Goddess Maya, yes, and Ruby Aura Quartz. Searing Presence. And then we have card number 53, Goddess Ji Wang Mu and Stromatolite, Rare Success. Okay, so let's read card number 49 first. Okay, here we go. Card number 49, Searing Presence. We bring you the empowerment of Searing Presence. This empowerment enables you to see truth unveiled, naked divinity in all its beauty and mystery. In your willingness to become present, you shall witness the truth that will set your spirit free and make your heart come alive with divine love. No lie, deception, fear, or agenda remains hidden in Searing Presence, the ruthless compassion of which distills pure truth. With this empowering, you are going to see what you need to see. You are going to be able to see the truth that there is only ever love seeking to free, heal, and discover itself. You will feel the grace that permeates your life and assists all beings. All impatience, doubt, uncertainty, and confusion shall give way, becoming soft like wax melted by a lit candle, and only the beautiful light of truth shall remain. And finally, 53, Rare Success. Oh. We bring you the empowerment of Rare Success. You are bringing something utterly unique, special, and precious to the world. Whilst there are creations that are worthwhile and valuable which can manifest swiftly, there are others that are labors of love requiring diligence, strength, and long-term commitment to bring them to life in the world. These exquisite creations are the divine manifestations of Rare Success, that which shall stand the test of time and offer a legacy of comfort, encouragement, and divine grace for generations to come. Beautiful. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I've got to go collect myself because I've got one more session for the day. And then I have agreed with myself that I am not going to do any readings over the weekend. I am going to keep it cute, keep it quiet, and veg as much as I can, even though I do have Pride festivities to partake in tomorrow. It's gonna be most of my day, but other than that, Sunday, man, maybe I'll make some bread, but I ain't doing shit this weekend. And I really kind of feel like I need it. Like I do. I feel like I said, I felt like I was hitting a wall earlier today. And I just need a break from it right now. So one more session to go, and then it is chill time for the rest of the weekend. Oh, Stephanie. Oh, well. Oh, good Lord. Well, you're welcome, Amber. It's good to see you all. It's good to be here to connect with you guys. I was just looking at everything that came flying out. Anyway, I love you guys. Oh, for my Patreoners, I didn't do a baker's moment last night because I ended up not needing to do it, and I ended up doing readings for my boss and someone else that works for that place. So yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. Oh, Charlotte, thank you so much for that donation. I want to read these for myself, so I'm going to leave them out. Thank you so much for that donation. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I'm glad it resonated. I'm glad it was good for you. I'm glad it worked. Lots of love to you. Let me just go. I love you guys. Have a good weekend. Yes. Look out for the fire sign reading that's coming out on Mystic Unicorn later today. And then look out for the collective love reading that's coming out here on Divine Conversations. That's going to be later this evening. Oh my God, Dragoness, thank you so much for your donation as well. You guys are fantastic. Yeah, the collective love reading is going to be, I'm looking to publish that around like 6 p.m., okay? Eastern time, right? So that's like 3 p.m. Pacific. So just be aware. All right, guys? Okay. I love you all so much. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday for our next sip. Yes? Cool. Bye.